Hello. Welcome to another Yieldy Battle Reps Mordheim Battle Report number 54. It is Witch Hunters versus Shadow Warriors. We're doing a chance encounter, which I feel like we haven't done that much.
No, it's 10 on 2 dice.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a rare one.
It's an interesting scenario. I don't know how much of it we're going to see today. We'll see what happens. We've deployed already. We'll take a better look at deployment in a second. We'll take a look at the war bands. Oh, and also we rolled 2 weird stone for each war band, so you can like gain weird stone by killing heroes, etc. So we'll take a look at the war bands, then come back to you. Okay, it's my Witch Hunters, the Vigilant, led by the Judge. Blissful 6, Strength 4, 2 attacks, crossbow, club and sword, shield, quick shot, and lucky charm. Unlike most of my other leaders, in fact I think all my other leaders, he's got lots of stat increases and only 1 skill. Then we've got the Thief, Witch Hunter with another one with Bliss skill 6 and quick shot and a crossbow. The Traveller, Bliss skill 4, strength 4, 2 attacks, crossbow and club. And the last Witch Hunter is the Jailer. The Jailer. Strength 4, initiative 4. Trick Shooter. Only Bliss skill 3 though, and a crossbow. Last hero, because my hero Flagellant died last time. Percy died. This is the Priest. I think he's Bliss skill 3. I need to go back and check that, but it's unlikely to matter in this game. Strength 4, 2 attacks, 2 clubs, Armour of Righteousness, rubbish spell. Oh, and Leadership 9. That's all the heroes. And then on to Henchmen, I've got 2 Penitent. I'm sure over different games I've swapped around which ones are the Penitent and which ones are the other ones, but these 2 with grey hair are the Penitent. Weapon skill 5, initiative 4, Flagellants with flails. And I've got 2 more Flagellants, but this time they're in groups of 1. So I've got 1 there who is Ezekiel's brother, I think he is. So he's 2 attack Flagellant with weapon skill 4 and flail. And then this is the new Flagellant, Flaggy. Just new one I bought last time because one of them died. 3 Hounds, 1 died last time I bought it back. And then lastly, the Pit Fighter, who hasn't done a lot, but has got Step Aside and Mighty Blow. And yeah, and 2 attacks on profile. I don't know if they come with 2 attacks, but he's got 2 attacks on profile.
I think they have 2 on their profile.
Cool. So it's my warband, and the rating is 229, which is actually enough to get an extra experience.
Okay, here's my Shadow Warriors, the Daughters of Nagaryth. Everyone's least favourite warband. So I'll go through as normal. Got my Shadow Master, Meredith. She's got... Jack's going to be like, what the hell's going on? Elf Bow, Sword, 3 Dagger, Shield, Ithalmar Armour, Holy Relic, Helmet. Quick Shot, Dodge. +1 Strength, +1 Toughness, +1 Initiative, +1 Leadership. That's her. Then my Shadow...
Superimpose a meme of someone retching.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Actually, this guy is almost worse.
What?
Because I think... No, the one further down's worse. This is Lithaniel. He's got Elf Bow, Sword, Ithalmar Armour, Shield. 3 Dagger. Quick Shot, Dodge. +1 Attack, +1 Bliss skill 5. And I've got another Shadow Walker.
Brother,
this is Erendriel. Sword, Elf Bow, 3 Dagger, Ithalmar Armour, Shield. Sounds familiar. +1 Bliss skill, +1 Initiative 7. And Quick Shot. Sounds familiar. My Shadow Weaver. He's got 3 Dagger, Sword, Bow, Lucky Charm. Wings of Night and Pool of Shadow. So the Wings of Night one's one where he can jump and charge, and the Pool of Shadow one's where you can make everyone hidden. He's now got Weirdstone Hunter, a Familiar, which I can't remember what that does, and he's got Sorcery as well now. +1 Toughness, +1 Weapon Skill. And this guy Tenuviel, my black-haired one. He's got elf bow, sword, free dagger, Ithamar armor, shield, quick shot. He's also got trick shooter and hunting arrows, which are +1 to injure.
Ooh,
So he takes out on a 4, and he hits easier because he's got trick shooter.
suits you, sir.
And he's political 6. So he hits most things on 2. And last of all, my Eleanor, my novice, upgraded novice. Remember which one she is, because she's the one with a gem on her helmet, and the other 2 with helmets haven't got gems on, so that's how I know which one she is. She's got longbow, sword, helmet, Ithamar armor, shield, quick shot, crossbow, and dodge, and 2 wounds. Yep. Okay, there's my heroes, which are all, as you can tell, ludicrous. Then I've got my henchmen, the nameless, 2 novices, bows, helmets, 3 daggers, business skill 4, weapon skill 4, leadership 8, got leadership. Silence, 2 warriors, their business skill 5, 2 attacks, leadership 9, longbow, sword, 3 dagger. Got my elf ranger, Luthien, elf bow, sword, 3 dagger, elf cloak, +1 attack, +1 strength. She's actually quite good in combat now. And I've got my 2 newest novices, the shadows, bows, 3 daggers, sword, +1 strength, and they got +1 business skill last time. So the lowest business skill is business skill 4. And last of all, my ogre, who's just there to get in the way. There's Jack's middle finger.
Els won the roll-off. It's gone in this corner, and nearly everyone has come right in the middle there in this building. There's one at the back there. Is anyone else?
There's an elf ranger there, and there's 2 here.
There's 2 there. The rest are there, including the Hyde ogre and everyone else, basically. And then I deploy in this quarter, but I can't be within 14 inches of them. So I've gone basically nearly all in that building, which doesn't have any windows on the ground floor. 2 over there. Dog. You add your initiative to the roll to see who goes first, and the elven leader's got initiative 7, I think.
7, yeah.
So easily won the roll off despite rolling like a 2. So so elves turn 1. We'll see what happens. Okay, so elves moved out like so. They moved up there. Some moving around there. They moved out with impunity basically because none of my guys have got nimble.
Yeah.
So they know that I'm not going to move people out just to face a hail of arrows, or they can be fairly confident of that. So they took out this dog with the first shot from the leader, and then all of the rest of them that could see fired into that one, but only managed to stun it.
Yeah. I only got 1 wound.
Yeah, only got 1 with just bad wound rolls.
Bad hitting.
Bad hitting.
Didn't like to injure myself.
Yes, Dan managed to cut himself on a tree.
I got down to this tree to try and see if I could see through it, and literally ducked down really hard with my chin straight into this spiky tree, and I've actually made myself bleed. So I injured myself harder than I injured that dog. Which will now be knocked down.
And be knocked down, which, yeah.
So.
So it's my turn. I need to think about what I want to do. I'll shuffle some people around, and that'll probably be it. Right, so in my turn, I sort of shuffled round a little bit, just reorganised people and moved them across. Then in Dan's turn 2, all of the elves couldn't take that dog out.
Yeah.
Then in my turn 3, again, it's like there's no point anyone coming out. Although in hindsight, like if they could have weathered the shots with the poor rolls to hit and wound from the elves, I might have taken some out in return. Although you've got the hidden spell, which should go off, which would cover most of them, but not all of them. So turn 3, then the ogre started to come round just to worry the...
And I moved some other models out to make sure they could...
Everything they could then see the dog.
And I killed it with the first one anyway.
Who took out on a 4+, I think, wasn't it?
4+, because it's got hunting arrows.
Hunting arrows did something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's a bit of a boring game. Well, that's a bit of an understatement, actually, but looks nice.
It's about boring as the last game as well, which is going to happen exactly like that.
Yeah, and, I would apologise, but I feel like I wouldn't normally do this if I wasn't in a specific situation where I want the best shot of being able to beat a warband that I think I can beat, which I need to beat, or, I kind of want to really try and get those 3 points next time. And I just felt like losing half my warband to these guys which in hindsight may not have happened for those roles. But, maybe I would have taken a chance like that if it wasn't such a critical end game, late campaign.
Yeah, because which hunters are your highest placed ones in our league?
Also, if they weren't my only shot, my only chance of getting in the top 4, potentially, I'd maybe be like, well, come on, let's just see what the dice do. But I couldn't, I didn't want to risk it anyway, so I didn't. So it's a bit cowardly of them to all be in there. The leader can claim that he didn't take cover in there and cower, he cowered over there instead. Technically, he's in the open. So we'll never know what the ogre got to do. He just let them all walk out, go that way. Okay, well, very, very, very short report. Don't know how long the last one was because it's not been uploaded yet at the time of filming.
We'll upload it. Like, if you tell me when yours is ready, I'll upload it.
Just upload at the same time, yeah.
Surprise! Nope.
You got to see what stage our warbands are at in the intro, and you'll see what skills, etc. we've got, levels up, and if either of my dogs died.
Phil was really hoping that I would soften your warband up for him.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be disappointing when he realises that at the most you're probably going to lose 2 dogs.
I mean, that was... I wondered...
Buy back again for nothing.
I wondered if you would find a way of putting the pressure on and taking out more. He could have, but he would have dragged it out, basically.
I could have dragged it out, because I could have not fired at those 2 dogs straight away. I could have moved around. You'd have been like, what the hell do I do with these 2 dogs? I could have charged, probably not redone anything because they're terrible. I could have moved him up here and gone up here and
tried to get angles, and then forcing him to come round.
Forcing him to come round and things, but at the same time, I think I said it either I said it in the last video or to Phil afterwards. Like, I don't like my shadow. Well, I like my shadow boys. They are really cool,
it's difficult.
I don't like them because, as you can see from this report and the last, they're not fun to play against anymore because they're just too.
It's not normally that extreme, but at this stage of the campaign, it's like
it's too extreme. So they're not fun to play against, but at the same time, I do want to win.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to win the league.
Yeah.
So Shadow Warriors are now certainly my easiest chance to win, because the only warbands that would have been threatening them to win are your witch hunters.
Yep.
And then my orcs and my undead.
And the undead, yeah.
So I don't really actually. I would rather my orcs won.
Yeah.
Or my undead one, for that matter.
Funner, more fun.
Funner, yeah. Funner is a word, I think.
I don't think so. It is for an orc, though.
It is for an orc, yeah. But, if Shadow Warriors win their 3-player...
I think that's...
Well, it depends. If the orcs then win all of theirs, then they will still win. They've still got more points at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, Shadow Warriors are more of a sure bet. Orcs could lose a game.
They could lose.
They're not... like steam, they have steamrolled, but not because they've been crazy. They just happen to have done that.
They've had orc luck.
Not saying they've had ridiculous luck in the game. They've just had just enough luck to win the games, I think, which is good.
Anyway, extend this video by about 5 minutes.
The intro and this outro is far longer than the actual game.
Yes.
Because we just thought we wouldn't film the dice rolls because they're so boring shooting the dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs are destined to die.
It took far too long.
Yeah.
Dogs must be like, what the hell's going on? All these arrows pinging past them or skimming their ears and stuff. They're like, wait. What?
One of the dogs said to the other one, you had to say it. Fight in the shade. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
We only got this train out 5 minutes ago, but we'll tell them about it.
As we were putting it out, I was like, we're going to have to put this away in a minute. I did feel a bit bad, but I couldn't sacrifice my witch hunters in the name of a slightly better video, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So that's what it came down to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that'll do. It's 5 minutes on his outro. Thanks for watching. See you next time.